If you need to scrape data from GoFundMe, like campaign search results or a full list of donors for a campaign, I'll show you how to legally scrape this data from the GoFundMe API without violating their terms of service. Just head to GoFundMe and you can browse around different categories if you want to scrape a bunch of different campaigns for a category of interest. Or if you want to find more specific fundraisers, click on the search feature and enter any search term, like dog surfing, and you'll see a bunch of fundraisers here. You can also apply any filters you want. Just click here and you can filter down by location as well as category, or if they're close to the goal or not. Now right-click on the page and hit Inspect to open up Developer Tools, which will automatically record the network traffic that the GoFundMe API sends to your browser as you use their website in full accordance with the terms of service. Now to reload this initial data, hit refresh to tell GoFundMe to send you the first set of results. And if you type in the filter queries, you can browse the raw data here. This step is optional. I'm just showing you guys how this works under the hood. You can go to this hits collection and you'll see the raw JSON data used to power the front end. You can see the title of each fundraiser as well as how much money it's raised and how much money is left to go, so you can figure out who's making money and who's not. You'll also get the URL slug so you can quickly jump to their public page on GoFundMe. I'll show you guys how to do that later in the video. So this first page of results only contains 48 fundraisers, but don't worry, we can get a lot more. By simply scrolling through the search results and clicking show more each time, this is forcing the GoFundMe API to send more of these results into our browser now that we're recording it. They cut us off after 1,000, but I think that's plenty of fundraisers to start with. Now the trick is, how do we get all of this JSON data out of the browser so we can put it into something more usable like a CSV file? Look for this down arrow under the Network tab called Export HAR. This will save all of that raw JSON to your computer. Then click the link in the description to see my no-code GoFundMe API scraper featuring the HAR file web scraper. Just drag and drop your HAR file here and it will auto-magically group together related requests so you can download all of the JSON for free without registering for an account. Just scroll down past all these images, don't worry, they're captured in the HAR file, and you can download with these blue links here the raw JSON. You'll be able to combine them and parse them together if you're comfortable working with JSON. If not, and you just want a CSV file, click Parse Group here. If you have a freemium account with my service, you can download up to 10 rows of this data per day for free. So here you can see we have 1,000 of those fundraisers we scrolled through, and we get some interesting data back about financials, like how far to the goal they are as a percentage, and the amount they have remaining to the goal. So this one has $3,900 left, the number of financial donations, currency code, as well as the name of the fundraiser, the URL I'll show you how to access shortly, and the balance, how much have they raised so far. So if you add the balance to the amount to goal, you can get the total amount they're looking to raise. Here's the username of the fundraiser. I'm not sure what this base name is, but it looks like some personal names here, so I don't want to hover over it too long. Link to the thumbnail image. And there's a bunch of random metadata I think is just used for the search results presentation layer over here, not too useful. All right, now let's look up the donor list for this first fundraiser about the dog surfing. So I copy this URL and paste it in after GoFundMe.com/f/. That's the full URL to this page. I copy it and put it in my browser. You can see some details here that we already scraped from the search results page, but now I want to get the donor list. So I right-click and hit Inspect to record my web traffic again, click on the network panel. Now I need to reload this page to get GoFundMe to send the first page of these donors back to my browser. Now I can go to Filter and type in Donations, and I'll see the API request here. Click on Preview to see the response, and under References, I can see the individual donations with the dollar amount, the timestamp, and if it's not anonymous, it'll show the name. Now to get everybody, click on See All, and here you just scroll down through everyone. There's no annoying See More button you have to click. You can verify you're at the end when you click on the last request, and under this meta, you'll see it says has next is false. And here are the individual donations for this last page of results. Now to combine all these pages together, we need a HAR file. So click that down arrow right under the network name and download another HAR file to your computer. Name this something different so you don't overwrite it in case you need the other one. So I'm going to name this -donors. Then upload that back to the HAR file web scraper, link in the description, and you can use this just like before. You can scroll down, look for the group ending in donations, and you can download all of these individual JSON bits yourself if you want to work with them directly. But if you just want a CSV file, click Parse Group, and like before, you can download the first 10 rows of data absolutely free, or the full results if you have a paid account. So let's walk through these columns here. You can see it's going to show the actual name of the person, or anonymous if they're anonymous, the ID of the donation, the amount of the donation as well as the currency. So this is dollars, timestamp of when it happened, so you can see if they're gaining momentum, losing it, etc., and a few other GoFundMe related IDs. So if I want to check out the distribution here, I can see that most of these are not anonymous. 75% want to show people who they are, 25% are anonymous. Under the amount, I can see the most common denomination is $50, 25% donated that, but a few people donated a lot. Like this person donated $100, $100, $100. Oh, here's $200 right up here. And if they have a public profile image, you can see the image here, but I'm not going to show everyone that. Most people have anonymous images, it looks like. So hopefully you guys find this data useful. Let me know in the comments what you're using it for. Or if you want me to show you how to scrape a different site. Remember, the HAR file web scraper works with any HAR file, and it works with a ton of different websites. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more and have a wonderful day.